The woman reached her hand into the strange wall, only to realize she couldn't pull it back out. One morning, she and her husband woke up to find a new wall suddenly standing behind their door. And that wasn't the only problem. The woman also noticed that their windows were now completely bricked up. No matter how hard they rammed into it, the wall didn't budge an inch. Things got even worse when they discovered there was no cell signal inside the room, leaving them completely cut off from the outside world and unable to call for help. Anna, who was an architect, examined the wall carefully, but couldn't figure out what material the black bricks were made of. They refused to just sit there waiting to die. Anna grabbed the electric drill from home and tried to drill into the wall, but as the drill bit scraped across the surface, it didn't leave so much as a scratch. Frustrated, they turned their attention to another wall, hoping it might be different. But they quickly realized the entire room was surrounded by the same impenetrable brick walls. The drill couldn't get through anywhere. Just as despair began to set in, they suddenly heard faint knocking sounds and voices coming from the next room. Anna wasted no time and started drilling through the wall in that direction. To their surprise, that wall wasn't made of the same high-tech material. It was just an ordinary brick wall. After speaking with the people next door, they learned the neighbor's room had also been completely sealed off by brick walls. Overnight, these walls had seemed to appear out of nowhere, turning every room into a prison cell. Jack turned on the faucet, but not a single drop of water came out, and they both knew that without water, they wouldn't survive for long. Anna was beginning to lose hope that they'd ever make it out alive. But Jack, trying to stay calm, noticed a spot on the wall where the magnetic field seemed unusually strong. He decided to try interacting with it using objects they had around the room, hoping to trigger some kind of mechanism. Working together, they started running tests. Anna discovered 4 spots on the wall where the magnetic pull was the strongest, each marked by a square brick. Jack thought it might be worth trying to place metal objects against those spots. So Anna gathered up every small metal item they could find and pressed them onto those 4 points. Soon, the wall started to react. Sensing danger, Jack yelled at Anna to get down. The room fell eerily silent again as they cautiously looked at each other. Then suddenly, chaos and screaming erupted from the next room. Anna quickly grabbed the drill and started boring into the neighbor's wall. When they finally managed to break through and peek inside, they were met with a scene of utter chaos. A woman lay sprawled on the floor,